Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from this month's sponsor, Ethico.
If you're a compliance officer, middle managers are crucial in getting your programs from you to your frontline employees. But how do we activate those managers and get them on our side? Ethico's new Middle Manager Toolkit equips you with the skills needed to empower your managers, to promote a culture where ethical behavior thrives and employees feel empowered to speak up. Learn how to turn frontline managers into ethical leaders with our new white paper, Empowering Middle Managers as Ethics Champions. And did I mention you can get the whole toolkit for free? Head to ethico.com to download the full toolkit today.
Also, if you're looking for a unique gift for the holiday season, check out the Compliance Kids series. It's my 3-book children's series on compliance and compliance professionals for children. But they make great gifts and great training tools for your employees. You can check it out on Amazon.com. We've linked to it in the show notes. The Daily Compliance News for December 16, 2024, the Not Paying Elon Musk edition. We begin with that story from the Financial Times. As Tesla is fighting to pay Elon Musk its $56 billion bonus, which has now been ruled illegal twice by the Delaware courts because it will cost the company over $1 billion in accounting and tax charges if they are forced to abandon the 2018 deal. The judge has made clear that, or at least the trial judge has made clear that the revote or second vote does not remedy the invalidation that she originally awarded. Next up, from the Wall Street Journal, the continued war about returning to the office has turned even harder, harsher, or worse as companies are reportedly getting serious about in-person requirements. And they are requiring a minimum of 3 and mostly 5 days back in the office or full-time. And many employees who have gotten used to the flexibility of working from home are deciding maybe it's not worth it. Next up, unfortunately, we have yet another whistleblower who is found dead. According to the BBC, the whistleblower Sochir Balaji, a OpenAI researcher, was found dead in his apartment in San Francisco. He was discovered after police performed a welfare check for others asking on his well-being. The San Francisco medical examiner found his death to be suicide, and police found no evidence of foul play. He had spoken out against artificial intelligence practices and had been fighting a number of lawsuits relating to its data gathering. And McKinsey, who just settled in a big FCPA case, is now slammed with another major settlement of $650 million for a variety of illegal activities related to the opioid crisis, to attempts to defraud the federal government, for document destruction during the pendency of the investigation. So McKinsey now has $770 million in fines in the last 10 days. So it's a company that's going to have to take a deep look at its culture to determine how did things go so awry so badly. And at the start of this podcast, the sponsor for the entire Compliance Podcast Network is Ethico. Well, Ethico has a great new offering this month for you, a toolkit for middle managers. This is something that you, as the compliance professional, can use to move your compliance program forward by giving middle managers the skills necessary to answer a call for speak up or when someone comes in their office and raises a concern. I can't think of a tool that will be more valuable for you in the current era of enforcement. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.